Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another video. And listen, man, we are just entering into 2019. This first couple, I guess 1 week or 2 weeks of 2019 is probably gonna be slow for sneakers, but we got a lot of good shit to talk about. A couple of sneakers that I missed on my upcoming list video, and there's definitely some basura and another interesting story about how a Nike designed sneaker looks very similar to a sneaker I designed a couple years ago. But we're going to get into all that. Just know we're getting into the new year. People going back to work, back to school. It's starting off a little slow, but trust me, it's going to heat up. It's going to turn on real quick. But it is the end of the weekend, so that means it's time for this week's Heat or Hype, where we go through all the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the streetwear or sneaker world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that I did not want to expose y'all to it. So without any further ado, let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. Now up first, we had the Mellow Air Jordan 19, all white and what looks like a flint gray upper. They were clean. Now the retail was hefty, and I'm not sure, maybe it's because it costs more to make the, I want to say older retros, but maybe the ones that people don't really buy as much. I don't know why they always hike up the price on shoes like the 19s and the 18s, just because I feel like that creates more of a barrier for people to go buy it. Like, I like this sneaker. I like the black and suede blue joints, the 18s from the Royals from a while back. I have the OGs, but I didn't buy those shoes when they redropped because they were $225, and honestly I'm still just waiting to see how low they can actually go until I'm actually gonna go and buy a pair. So I feel like that hike of the price when they're already $190 retail is really hurting some of these older or higher up number retros, but still great retros. That $225 is killing some of them, and that's how I feel about this pair of Mellow 19s. It's a clean sneaker, but at $225, I'll just wait until it goes on sale. That's how I feel. Up next, we got the Nike PG 2.5 and PlayStation collab. This time it's coming in all over white. Y'all know this is one of my most anticipated sneakers for 2019 so far that we know about. Did I get them? No. But did you really expect me to say anything else? Once again, as long as the tongues keep lighting up, I have no problems with them. Delayed W could possibly come in the future, but we will see. Anyways, let's get to the next one. Next up, we have an official Realtree and Nike, I wouldn't exactly say collab, but it's official Realtree camos on the upper. You have three colorways. You have your green and I guess gum colorway, you have your birch colorway, and the hunter orange colorway in this sneaker. And it's just an all over Realtree camo pair of Air Force Ones. I can definitely see some people putting these on and making them look really good with the right outfit. And me personally, I have not seen any of these in the store in hand yet to give you my final opinion, but I do like these. I think they will look great with certain outfits. If I had to pick one shoe out of it, I would probably get that birch color, that more white color. The orange are cool, and the green are cool, but I'll probably stick with the birch and try to make something work with those. But for right now, Realtree and Nike all over camoed AF1s. I think I seen Foamer talk about these. He might have seen them in the mall or some in one of his videos. But yeah, Realtree AF1. That's all I gotta say for those. Now these next two releases, there is no official release date for them, but there's two new pairs of Air Max 98s. Now you got a pair that's more of a dark colorway, kind of reminds me of Fireworks, and then the white colorway, it just kind of gives me that new millennium 2000 type vibe with the colorway, with the whites, the red, and the blues. So both of these are kind of indicative of 1998, that year, that time span. And you can kind of see that reflected in, well, basically the 98, the way that they put the fonts on them, as well as the colors. Now, me personally, I do like the Air Max 98, and I will be copping some more colorways this year. There's a few that I've seen. I think Ball Stinger Show posted them. There's like a pair that's like neon 95 colorway, not the ones that dropped already, like a pair that's all suede out with the neon 95 colors that's dropping. I even searched those on the computer, could not find the pictures. So there's some more 98s coming out. Do I like these? Yes. Am I gonna cop them? Unless I really like them in person, maybe the black pair. We'll see. Y'all know I'm a fan of 98s. They're on my top 15 or whatever of last year. The Gundams made it on that list, so you already know if there's a hot colorway, I'm gonna go cop it. Now, I was surprised that so many people like mentioned this sneaker when I did my top upcoming of 2019 list, and that's the Nike and Fear of God Skyline Tour, Air Skyline, whatever. I wasn't a big fan of the Skyline. It's not a bad shoe by any means. It's pretty regular. I don't want to say basic, but I mean it does the job. But a lot of people were asking me why was that not one of my most anticipated sneakers of 2019 so far, and it just because, well, it's not. To me, they're not really that special. I think the Fear of God 1 and the shoot around are better sneakers, more special sneakers, and the Skyline, while it's cool, it's clean, especially in this bone colorway, is not something I'm gonna be copping. Didn't cop the black, didn't cop whatever other color. I'm not gonna cop this bone color. So all the Skylines for me are a pass. Now for two shoes that I actually forgot to put on the list, we have the Chinese New Year Air Max 98, and there's a separate colorway for the small feet gang and the yacht gang alike. Now the men's sizes is a more colorful what the pair. You got a lot going on, and I have both kind of posted right here so you can see the difference. And then on the women's, it kind of leans more to a lighter colored pair. You got reds, like this iridescent silver on the upper, pinks, the fur is still there. Both pairs are hard in my opinion, but they're definitely for certain people. Some people are really not gonna like that all over what the animal print stuff, and sometimes it doesn't work, trust me. Some shoes does not work, but for the 98 and what they're doing, I'm down. I'm just surprised because a lot of people are referencing, or a lot of the blog sites are referencing, that this is the 98's 20th anniversary, but I would assume that would be in 2018 rather than doing all this 98 stuff in 2019. I just thought it was a continuation. Maybe they're continuing the celebration, but yeah, 20-year anniversary, and that may be why all these 98s are now dropping, especially in these special colorways like the Chinese New Year joints. Now these next joints are straight basura, but people were asking me about it, people were tweeting at me about it, and it is this Foamposite, and I guess it's a vapor tennis sneaker. It's a Foamposite with this weird ass outsole. I just stop it, bro. Just stop it. Just stop these right now. If they're in production, I mean, I guess you're in production, so make them. But Nike, listen. This one's a no-go. It's a no-go. I'm gonna let Bacardi Bull handle him when he does, but just know, as far as some of the worst sneakers yet, these are definitely on that list. Another one of the worst sneakers of 2019, this Air Jordan 3 Explorer for small feet gang. I don't know, because when I look at this shoe, it reminds me of the Yeezy 1, but they don't look as good as the Yeezy 1, and I felt like maybe whoever made this or designed it thought it might live off the fact that it's similar to the Yeezy, but another one. This is another one that I'm gonna just leave to Bacardi Bull. Y'all see it, the Explorer Air Jordan 3, the high top joints with the seat belt buckle on them. Yeah. Not much to say about these. Now we also gotta look at the new BHM KDs for this year, and I'm always interested to see what they do with the BHM drops, what colorways are they gonna be going for, what patterns. And it really seems like, as far as the KD goes, you have a navy blue, a weird green, and purple. It's some different colors and hues going on, other than, you know, black, green, red, yellow, or the black, gold, and white that they did when they were really pushing the equality campaign. And they're switching to something different. Me personally, I haven't really copped a lot of BHM sneakers in a long time. I think one of the best BHM sneakers that I've seen was just that triple black Air Force One last year, the Equality Air Force One. The quality on those joints was definitely on point. But other than that, I don't really see myself picking up any BHM sneakers. Maybe like a clothing drop or something like that, I'll probably mess with that a little bit more. So the first big sneaker drop from Nike SB is going to be coming from Jeff Staple, and they're calling this the Panda Pigeon SB. On the bottom, I think is the coolest part of it. It has all like the newspaper clippings and stuff through a see-through sole, and that's cool. Other than that though, it's kind of a boring SB in my opinion. I don't know, like the original is gray and pink with the pigeon, makes sense. This one is black, white, panda pigeon. I don't know. I'm definitely more a fan of the purple lobsters than these Panda Pigeons, and there's a lot of different release dates, so I'll go ahead and throw that up here too for any SB heads that are trying to get these. This was kind of like the list I've seen on Sneaker News of where they're gonna be dropping and when. So if you need to screenshot that, blam, there you go. But Panda Pigeon Nike SB, they're all right. Nothing really blowing my mind though. Now another one of my most anticipated for this year was the Callaway M 95, and I was late to the party. I know a homie actually sent me an email with a link to Callaway M, and I was like 3 hours late to the drop, and all the white pairs have sold out. The stealth colorway has sold out, but if you want that navy blue and what is it, or colorway or tan joint, they're still available up to a size 9.5 on Callaway M site. Now if you just want to wait for Nike sneakers, they're going to be dropping on the 10th on Nike sneakers, so that's when I'm going to try and get my pair. Trust me, I have been checking day in and day out, refreshing to see if my size pops back up for this sneaker, and it hasn't yet. So I'm just gonna wait till the 10th, try cop them on Nike sneakers, and seeing as that some of the sizes are still sitting on Callaway M site, hopefully I'll be able to get my size and the navy blue and tan joints. But if you want them, check callawayM.com and they might have your size right now. White is sold out, navy blue still got some sizes. Up next we have the Jordan 1 Moto, and I literally just put these on a list to let y'all know that these have been added to the list. If you're not following me on Twitter, whenever people send me some trash ass sneakers, I just quote tweet and say add to the list. That means you know it's going to be hitting the worst sneakers of 2019, the first half video. These Moto joints, Basuda, trash. Let's get to the next one. Now we all know March 26th is Air Max Day, and Air Max Day has turned into basically Air Max month with Nike. Now one of the releases that should be dropping is this Have a Nike Day Air Max 97, and you have purples, blues, blacks, and these really remind me of the Sean Witherspoon 97 ones, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more sneakers that are just like that dropping from Nike. Nike has seen how popular that Sean Witherspoon sneaker was, so obviously they're gonna go back to the design and try to make some sneakers that are similar to it. They're gonna take some inspiration to it, which I'm not gonna get to that yet, but we're gonna talk about some inspiration being taken from another shoe at the end of the video. But as far as these 97s go, it's cool, it's fine. Kind of reminds me of an Easter colorway, if anything. So we'll see how this goes. Have a Nike Day Air Max 97. Y'all know Air Max basically month is on the way, so I wonder what shoes they're going to be retroing. If you had to pick one Air Max to retro for Air Max Day, which one would that be? For me, I'm trying to think. It might be either maybe one of the old Para or Pata pairs of Air Maxes, maybe like the Keep Rip and Stop Slipping Air Maxes. I don't know, there's so many pairs that you could bring back, but Air Max Day, have a Nike Day joints. Next one. Listen, you guys know me, I'm always fair with this sneaker shit. If I hate a shoe or think it's trash, I'll tell you that. If I love a shoe and I really like it, I will tell you that. And this next sneaker, these shits, once again, have been added to the list, and these are the Nike Airquint for women's. I don't know why they thought this would be a good idea to put the up-tempo letters onto a Nike sock sneaker with the sole from one of the worst sneakers of last year, the, what was it, Vapor Max Light. Yeah, this was a bad one. This was not a good idea, not a good sneaker, and once again, add it to the list, and I'm gonna just let Bacardi Bull take care of these whenever he gets back on the cam. Now to end this one off, I'm just gonna cover a couple sneakers that people were asking me about that did not make it to my most anticipated 2019. First off being the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1. You guys know this is a dope sneaker. I want this sneaker. Is it blowing my mind? No, it's just kind of a reverse swoosh on a brown, black and white Air Jordan 1, but I would like this sneaker. There you go. People were asking about it, and yes, I would like this shoe. Next up, you have the Sean Witherspoon Air Max 97-1, and these are like the prototype models, which was the navy blue corduroy. Once again, I would like to have the sneaker. They're clean. Is it as good as the first one? No, but any pair of Sean Witherspoon 97-1s, I'll take them. And then last up, people were asking about these Fear of God colorways that might be coming out. There's a tan with a black sole. There's a teal with a white sole. And I think orange with the white sole. I believe that the teal and the orange with the white sole, fire, especially that teal and white colorway if they do decide to drop. We already know there's a yellow colorway, like a Lakers colorway, because Jerry was wearing those. And then we also had pictures of these samples drop from Jerry. It's just gray with these different color cages. If any colorway does drop that I would really want to hunt down other than the light bone colorway, it will be the teal joints. The teal ones, that dark teal, could be fire. And last up for this week, y'all know I mentioned, you know, companies taking inspiration from other sneakers. If you don't know, this was a sneaker that I designed for Saucony years ago, inspired by like Chinese Jade Temples as well as Big Trouble in Little China, which is a movie. Now, Nike posted these for sale, and I had a couple people tweet me, and I tweeted last night on my Twitter, am I tripping, or with a little emoji, and it appears that I was not tripping. Now, people were like, oh, sue, cease and desist. Listen, bro, I love Nike. I'm not gonna sue them, you know, just because it's similar colors, but the design itself and these colors are not colors you see every day. And just for them to have that red leather and that really worn look, just like my sneaker, I'm thinking that obviously somebody at Nike saw this sneaker and they waited a couple years, and they dropped a shoe that looked very similar to my sneaker. And listen, if somebody want to take inspiration, if Nike wants some inspiration from me, listen, hit me up. We can work on something. No one at Nike is watching, but we can all hope, right? So that's the last story I have. These 97s that look really familiar to my sneaker, even down to some of the materials. It just, this colorway, because somebody tweeted me like, you're crazy if you think Nike looked at a Saucony sneaker and got inspiration. But bro, this tan and this red and this jade blue, this weird blue color, these are not colors you see every day on a sneaker, and these shits look very similar. A little bit too similar, but hey, all that means is I'm on the radar somewhere at Nike. That means I need to keep working, and then maybe one day I will get my own shoe. But that is it, man. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, buzzbot, of course. Hold on, I got him right here. Bullet.rc, and I will see y'all on that next video. That is it. That is a wrap. More videos are on the way as always, and the next joint will probably be a big clothing haul video. Just a big one to bring in 2019. So I will see you on that next one. Y'all be easy. Much love. Peace. And y'all let me know. Am I tripping? I don't think so.
Pockets so now that they fill with the guap. Pockets so now that they fill with the guap. Ain't got that kind of so young nigga block. Running for cause I hot dope in my sock. That drink gon' be shaking, man, I cannot box. Look at my bitch, she look like a fox. Stacking my money, investing in stocks. Diamonds I cool off, I'm feeling so hot.